Welcome to Purr Decoder. I am Dr. Luna, your resident feline curiosity expert. Have you ever wondered what your cat actually remembers about you? Well, prepare to have your mind completely blown today. It turns out, cats carry something very close to episodic memory. They might forget where they batted that expensive toy you bought them, but certain emotional moments leave permanent marks in their brains. Research shows that when cats go through experiences that awaken deep emotion, they literally record those moments forever. These are the gestures that shape how they will remember you for their entire life. Even when their whiskers have turned gray and white, these core memories remain intact. Today, we are breaking down the 7 acts of love your cat desperately hopes you understand and perform for them. Most of us think we know exactly what our cats want: food, sleep, and maybe a cardboard box. But the truth is far more complex and emotionally rich than we ever gave them credit for. Let us decode it. If you want to truly bond with your tiny house panther, you need to speak their language. And no, that does not mean meowing back at them awkwardly. It means understanding their subtle physical cues. We are going to explore the science behind feline affection. Prepare to realize that you might have been doing everything slightly wrong this whole time, but do not worry, Dr. Luna is here to help you fix it. Number 1 on our list. Pay close attention to how you touch their face. Most people pet their cats in a way that is honestly just not ideal. Usually, a heavy hand goes straight to the top of the head. Or perhaps you vigorously rub behind their ears. While they tolerate it, there is actually one specific place that carries a much deeper emotional meaning. It is roughly 10 times more intense for them. Cats spend their entire lives hoping you will finally notice this magical spot. It is called the temporal gland. It is located right between the eye and the ear, that soft, warm spot where the cheek meets the temple. When a mother cat lovingly cleans her tiny kittens, she focuses exactly on that region. This movement releases a massive wave of oxytocin, the love hormone, which literally changes how the kitten reacts to stress. And here is what is truly remarkable. According to brilliant researchers at Oregon State University, cats who are frequently petted in that specific region show significantly lower stress levels overall. We are talking about cortisol levels that are about 40% lower throughout their entire lives, not just in that single moment of petting, but permanently. It is a biological upgrade for your cat. Yet, specialists say only about 1 in every 20 cat caretakers actually discovers this point on their own. Most are just aimlessly rubbing their cats like they are polishing a dirty bowling ball. There are crucial scent glands located there that release pheromones when touched with extreme delicacy. It requires a slow, gentle, circular movement using just the tip of your finger, like a tiny massage. These specific pheromones create what clever researchers call a social odor memory. This memory becomes a foundational part of the cat's permanent emotional map. You become permanently associated with absolute peace. When you touch that exact point, you are literally imprinting your presence into their nervous system. This beautiful memory does not fade away. It actually strengthens over time through a magical process. This process is called consolidation, where the brain transforms meaningful, loving experiences into permanent memories. So, ditch the aggressive head pats and start treating their temporal gland like royalty. Moving on to number 2, the everyday words they desperately expect to hear. Your cats need something from you that has absolutely nothing to do with filling their food bowl or waving a feather wand. Japanese researchers, using incredibly advanced functional brain scans, discovered something wild. Cats who are spoken to frequently actually develop a noticeably thicker auditory cortex in their brains. The part of their brain responsible for processing human speech literally grows in size. It creates entirely new neural connections that simply were not there before. You are building their brain with your voice. But there is a very serious side to this discovery. Cats raised in silent, quiet homes show neurological patterns that are strikingly similar to cats who are actively experiencing severe hearing loss. Their brains literally shrink from a complete lack of stimulation. Your cats need you to narrate your mundane life to them. They need to hear the sound of your voice bouncing off the living room walls. Studies show that they can distinguish something like 30 to 40 specific human words. But more importantly, they understand hundreds of tone patterns. And here is the kicker: they absolutely hate baby talk. A ridiculously high-pitched tone actually imitates the sound of distressed kittens. This instantly increases their anxiety levels. They do not think you are cute, they think you are in terrible danger. They need a normal, calm, speaking tone. Exactly the same tone you would use when chatting with a good friend over coffee. Tell them all about that terribly difficult meeting you had at work today. Explain to them in great detail why you chose that specific, expensive can of salmon paid over the chicken one. Comment on the gloomy weather while you both sit quietly and look out the living room window. And here's something genuinely surprising. Cats absolutely know when you are talking about them to someone else and when you are talking directly to them. They are basically furry little eavesdroppers. They recognize emotional states just from the rhythm and cadence of your voice. In homes with several cats where there is very little human conversation, a tragic psychological phenomenon often occurs. Many develop what specialists call selective mutism. They simply stop meowing altogether. They learn the hard way that communication does not create connection in that house, so they just give up completely. Number 3, what happens between 5 and 7 in the morning? Yes, that ungodly hour when you just want to sleep. Your cats perform a crucial morning ritual that you probably ignore every single day. Every day, right at the break of dawn, cats perform what behavioral scientists call a social check. They urgently need to confirm that their family group is intact and that no one vanished during the night. In the wild, this instinct meant checking that everyone successfully survived the dangerous night. Researchers at the University of Georgia observed something truly remarkable about this early morning behavior. The way you respond in the very first 10 seconds of this interaction determines the cat's entire emotional state for the rest of the day. Those 10 seconds are the most important part of their daily routine. Cats who receive morning acknowledgement, even something as simple as a few sleepy words, a gentle touch, or a slow blink, show vastly different and healthier behavior during the next 16 hours. These acknowledged cats eat about 30% more throughout the day. They play twice as much with their toys. They even sleep better, falling into restorative deep sleep much more quickly and peacefully. On the flip side, cats who are routinely ignored during this crucial moment drastically increase their hiding behavior. They lose their appetite and begin to show something deeply painful to observe. After about 12 consecutive days of being ignored in these morning encounters, they simply stop trying. The neural pathway that supports this vital bonding behavior begins to be aggressively pruned away. This sad process is called synaptic elimination. The cat's brain literally stops expecting any connection from you. But the good news is, the acknowledgement does not need to be an elaborate theatrical performance. You do not even need to get out of bed. A quiet good morning whisper, a hand lazily extended from under the blanket, or simply opening your tired eyes and looking at them is completely enough for them. These impossibly small gestures activate their attachment system for the entire day. You are basically winding up their happiness clock every single morning, so do not ignore that 5 a.m. stare down. Number 4. The hidden danger signal almost everyone completely misses. Every single cat has a strict limit to how much petting they can physically handle, and most people cross it without even realize it. Crossing this invisible line causes severe emotional overload. The Cornell Feline Health Center identified what they accurately call the petting threshold. It is the exact point where pleasure becomes pain. It is the moment when nice stimulation becomes excessive, overwhelming stimulation. Signs include a rapidly trembling tail, rippling skin on their back, ears leaning back flat, or suddenly shifting body weight. You might also notice highly dilated pupils. This is absolutely not a random mood swing. It is their nervous system screaming that it cannot process one more ounce of touch without triggering a stress response. The sensitive receptors in their skin literally become overloaded, like a blown electrical fuse, and send desperate alert signals straight to the brain. If you keep petting, you are essentially shocking them. But when you respect these subtle signs and stop immediately, something beautiful and deep happens in the cat's brain. They release GABA, a powerful neurotransmitter that actively strengthens trust pathways. They learn that you are a safe entity precisely because you know exactly when to stop. This creates something behavioral experts call predictive comfort. Their nervous system prepares to feel safe when you approach. But when you rudely ignore the signals, you activate the sympathetic nervous system. This is the exact same biological system responsible for fight or flight responses triggered by massive, terrifying predators. Some poor cats endure this boundary violation for years, accumulating a massive stress debt. This invisible debt eventually appears as unexplainable aggression, social withdrawal, or severe stress-related illness. Cats keep a highly detailed memory of every boundary respected or violated. These memories do not disappear. They form the permanent safety map they have of you. Respect the twitch, save the relationship. Sadly, some cats spend their entire lives mapping their humans as dangerous, unpredictable forces, never truly relaxing in their own homes. Do not be the human they have to constantly monitor for safety. If you are enjoying this deep dive into the feline mind, do not forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, so that every time I post a new video, you will be the very first to know. Thank you! Moving on to number 5. The way you leave the house changes absolutely everything. You probably traumatize your poor cats every single time you leave home for work without even realizing you are doing it. Fascinating research from the University of Lincoln shows that about 20 minutes before you actually leave, the cat enters a state of pre-departure anxiety. They are watching you like a hawk. They brilliantly recognize your leaving routine, picking up your jingling keys, putting on those specific shoes, picking up your heavy bag. To them, these are the terrifying sounds of impending doom in isolation. As you prepare to leave, their heart rate uncontrollably increases by about 30%. Stress hormones mercilessly flood their tiny body. Their pupils dilate to the absolute maximum in sheer panic. Most people handle this terribly. They either completely ignore the cats in that tense moment, or they make long, dramatic, overly emotional goodbyes. Both of these behaviors actually make the situation much worse. Both ignoring them and smothering them cause lasting psychological damage. What cats desperately need is a structured departure ritual, a calm, highly consistent pattern that clearly signals you will return. Specialists recommend something very specific and repeatable, a short phrase said always in the exact same tone, a special treat left always in the same place, or a specific toy that appears only in those moments. Through strict repetition, this creates anticipatory safety in their hippocampus. Cats with established, predictable departure rituals show 50% less destructive behavior when left alone in the house. They maintain perfectly normal eating habits while you are gone. They do not develop those common, painful, stress-related urinary infections. Brain scans show that their amygdala, the fear center, remains calm. Without this magical ritual, cats spend hours in a terrifying state of high alertness. They sit rigidly near the front door, muscles completely tense, unable to relax, waiting for a return they cannot predict. This constant daily stress severely weakens their immune system, tragically shortens their life expectancy, and permanently changes their sweet personality. Give them a ritual and save their sanity. Number 6, the silent watch they desperately need and almost never receive. When cats are sick, they need something very specific that many people interpret completely incorrectly out of misplaced love. Sick cats do not only need expensive medical care and medicine, they deeply need what behavioral researchers call social proximity without interaction. It is a very delicate balance to strike. This specific need comes straight from their fierce wild ancestors. In nature, a wounded or sick cat would stay quietly, where others in their colony could see them, but strictly without any physical contact. This allowed them to recover in absolute safety without wasting precious energy. Researchers at the University of California, Davis discovered that cats who receive this type of presence recover significantly fast. Their immune markers literally improve about 25% faster. White blood cell counts stabilize much sooner. Their appetite mysteriously returns days earlier than cats who are left completely alone. But what does this proper presence actually mean in practice? It simply means being in the exact same room with them. Doing something exceptionally calm, like quietly reading a book or working at your computer. It is absolutely not checking on them constantly, and it is certainly not forcing affection or picking them up when they feel terrible. It is just being there, a steady, reliable, invisible shield of safety. The silent presence of the person they are deeply bonded to naturally releases immunoglobulin A, a powerful antibody that actively fights infection. You are literally their medicine just by sitting there. Your quiet company strengthens their immune system through a fascinating field called psychoneuroimmunology. Leaving a sick cat completely alone in a dark room does not help them rest at all. Isolation triggers severe abandonment stress, which drastically suppresses the immune system and extends their illness by up to 40%. Be their silent guardian, not their overbearing nurse. A cat does not become seriously ill many times in their life. These rare, vulnerable moments become core memories stored deep in the limbic system, where profound emotional experiences remain forever. And finally, number 7. This is the hardest one, but the most important. The words they wait their entire life to hear. Cats absolutely know when they are dying. They feel the shift in their bodies. Research at the renowned Veterinary Hospital of Colorado State University confirms that cats show extremely clear behavioral changes weeks before the very end. But they are waiting for something specific from you. Cats have a deeply ingrained biological instinct to hide any sign of weakness, because in the unforgiving wild, this stoicism protected them from becoming an easy meal for larger predators. But indoors, safe in your house, this ancient instinct becomes pure suffering. They desperately want to rest but feel they cannot because they believe letting go could emotionally hurt you, their protector. Veterinarians specializing in end-of-life care observe something heartbreaking. Cats whose caretakers verbally acknowledge what is happening show massively reduced cortisol levels. The stress simply melts away. When you gently speak the truth, their purring increases. They actively seek more physical closeness. They might even eat a little better, and they seem, in a very beautiful and certain way, completely at peace. They need to hear that everything is going to be all right, that you know they are tired, and that they do not have to pretend to be strong anymore, that they were a truly good cat. They need to hear that they are profoundly loved, and most importantly, that when they are finally ready, they have your permission to let go. You have to give them the freedom to leave. This absolutely does not mean giving up on their medical treatment. It means creating a safe, emotional space where death is not denied or feared, but welcomed with extreme gentleness and grace. Your cats will only die once. The specific way you guide and support them through that final, mysterious moment becomes their very last memory, recorded perfectly until their last moment of consciousness. Make that final memory one of overwhelming love, not of panic or denial. They spent their whole life loving you in their quirky feline way. This is your chance to return the favor flawlessly. So there you have it, the 7 profound acts of love your cat hopes you understand. From the magic of the temporal gland to the vital importance of your morning greetings and your departure rituals. We have learned that chatting with them about your day actually builds their brain, and that respecting their physical boundaries is the ultimate sign of trust. It is a complex, beautiful relationship. We also discovered that just being a silent, steady presence when they are unwell can literally boost their immune system. You are far more powerful in their lives than you ever imagined. Cats are not the aloof, indifferent creatures that pop culture makes them out to be. They are deeply sensitive, highly observant beings who map their entire world based on your emotional cues. every single interaction, from the way you pet them to the tone of your voice, is recorded in their episodic memory. You are literally writing the story of their life every single day. So the next time your cat stares at you at 5 in the morning, do not groan and pull the covers up. Give them that slow blink. Acknowledge their existence. It means the world to them. And the next time you leave for work, do not just vanish like a ghost. Give them their special treat. Say your consistent goodbye phrase and let them know that their world is safe and predictable. By understanding these 7 acts, you elevate yourself from a mere can opener to a true feline guardian. You build a bond that transcends species, a bond built on profound mutual respect. Did you know these 7 curiosities before watching this video? I am genuinely curious. Tell me in the comments below if you have ever noticed any of these specific behaviors in your own cats. Have you found their temporal gland? Do they have selective mutism because you ignore their meows? I will personally read every single comment because I love hearing your feline stories. Now that you know what they hope from you, it is time to flip the script. Did you know that there are actually 20 bizarre things your cats absolutely love doing, but you probably never noticed? Yes, 20 completely hidden behaviors that show just how weird and wonderful they truly are. In the video that is popping up on your screen right now, I talk exactly about those hilarious secrets. Do not miss it. It will completely change how you view their funny little antics around the house. Click on the video on the screen right now and let us keep decoding these furry mysteries together. Continue with me, Dr. Luna, in the amazing, hilarious, and endlessly fascinating world of cats. See you in the next video. And remember to always respect the petting threshold. Bye for now.